Hey everyone, Francis Ouimet with the FMSQ Racing Series. You're looking at this track preview on board Ben Blue's Yamaha 250. This video is presented by KIMPEX, one of our sponsors for this project this season. So big thank you to Ben Blue and KIMPEX for the presentation of this track preview. We're currently at Crabbe Mountain. This is our 5th round of the FMSQ Cross-Country National Championship for 2023. This is happening this year in New Brunswick for the first time. So the 5th and 6th of August. It's coming up quick, guys. So this is the track preview. This is a new course, new layout. So everything is fresh. So as you can see right now, there are some sections that could look pretty tight, that kind of stuff on the screen, but we're going to be working on creating some good flow for the race day, for the race weekend. There's still going to be some work done on the course to make this thing wider, create more lines, that kind of stuff. So the objective is really to create some good flow so we can have a lot of riders racing in there, and there can be some passing and everything, and everybody can enjoy a good time and find some good lines. So this is really the objective. So Ben Blue right now just going through this first wood section. At the start of the video you could see the main launch of the mountain, so of Crabbe Mountain. So as you come in the parking lot with your car, you're actually coming up, let's say you're entering the site at the 2/3 of the mountain. So you're not coming up at the bottom of the mountain, you're actually already at the 2/3 of the mountain. And that's where you have the launch, and that's where we're gonna have the start. So the start is going to be coming up this first ski trail, this grass ski trail, and then we're gonna get into this first wood section that we were into. So now Ben Blue is actually coming down, let's say another first grass track section coming down on the video. So the objective of that video, it was shot probably like 3 weeks prior to the event, but it was just to give everyone a taste of what you can expect in terms of terrain at this on this racetrack. So like I said, there's going to be some cleanup that will be done prior to the event, cleaning up some of the ground so people can see rocks, roots, that kind of stuff. Right now it's there's still a lot of things on the ground, as you can see on the video. So we're going to be cleaning that up quite a bit before the actual race weekend. So it's going to be pretty interesting to find all the lines and see how things are going to shape as well in terms of the race flow. So at the FMSQ we also have ATVs on Sunday, so it's also going to be interesting to see how that's going to shape up in terms of the racetrack, the course. ATVs are gonna create some different lines. They're gonna shape up, let's say these turns that we're looking at right now going uphill. They're gonna create some berms, that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see that happening. And since this is the first time at this mountain with the FMSQ Racing Series, and this track is pretty much all brand new. There was I believe an NBDRA, New Brunswick Association race at the mountain, I think back in 2018, but mainly this racetrack right now is all fresh and brand new. So as we're talking about that, Ben Blue is making his way to the top of the mountain. You can see the chairlift right here, and then he's going to make a right downhill right here, a little bit of off camber in the grass. All this grass is going to be cut, and it's going to be all nice and clean, and probably like 20 feet wide with banners, so you guys can clearly see the race course. So Ben Blue is actually making a left now into this wood section. This is the first, let's say, big downhill wood section. So it's going to be multiple lines coming down, so you'll have multiple options, at least 3 lines coming down these sections. Again, a little bit of cleanup is going to be finalized in here, so that everything can be so the ground can be clearly visible. All right. So as Ben Blue is coming down, people that are new to the FMSQ, check out the links that we're posting. There's also going to be a track map. It's like a Google track map that you can see of the whole race course. So you can select the track map. Oh, right here, Ben Blue is actually making his way through this nice little uphill section. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, the track map, check it out. There's going to be a menu in there. You can select like the different layouts for the different tracks for the different races that will happen over the weekend. So whether it's like Pee-wee racing, younger kids, ATV, the ATV racetrack, the amateur racetrack, that kind of stuff. So there's different layouts and different sections that are getting used. So check out the track map. You're going to see all the info in there. Ben Blue is actually going through this downhill section. This is actually way steeper than it looks on the camera. Lots of loose rocks, so this is going to be pretty technical in terms of a downhill. So you got to make sure you're carrying just the right amount of speed down there, so you stay in control. Ben Blue's just going up now under the T-bar section, and he's going to go back in some of the woods section right now. He's going to make his way to another ski trail with some faster uphill in the grass. So all right, this section is going to be awesome. So this is actually like a long straightaway, pretty steep. This is going to be fun going uphill right here. So guys, FMSQ, like I said earlier, ATV on Saturday. Then in the afternoon we also have e-bicycles, so pedal assist e-bicycle races. Like I said, check out the track map. You're going to see the course for that. There's also going to be a video specific on the e-bicycle course. Check that out. If not Saturday, it's followed by younger kids in moto, younger kids on motorcycles racing Saturday night. And then Sunday is the big moto day, so dirt bikes all day Sunday, and it starts at 8:30 with the first race, which is 1 hour in length, and then it's followed at 10 a.m. By the big amateur race with our expert woman class. That's an hour and a half of racing time. And then the racetrack that we're looking at right now with all the sections in the video is actually for the afternoon race on Sunday, which is the 1 p.m. motor race. So this is the actual course that Ben Blue is doing right now on his bike. So like this section right here, it's going uphill through some technical stuff, rocks and roots. This is actually a section that's reserved for the Sunday afternoon, the 1 p.m. motor race. So a bit more experience. Let's say the riders are a bit more experienced in that race. The race length is like between 2 hours and 2 hours and a half. So expert class, intermediate class. So the most advanced or the fastest classes in terms of this race, they're racing actually 2 hours and a half. So anyways, just throwing some information out there for some of you guys, maybe from Maritimes that are not familiar with the FMSQ. But as Ben Blue is going down this pretty nice section, pretty open. Like I said, there's going to be some cleanup done on the ground so you guys can see all the multiple lines. There's going to be right now it's kind of like single line on the video, but like there's going to be multiple lines that you can use to manage multiple riders passing through. So yeah, so if you have any questions in terms of FMSQ, how things are working, that kind of stuff, please don't hesitate to send us a message in English on our Facebook Messenger page. We can support you on there. There's also on our website, if you go under contact, you're going to find the email address. It's info FMSQ at sorry guys, it's info@fmsq.net. So this is the email address for our support. So again, info@fmsq.net. You can send us an email and we're going to try to support you as much as we can in terms of questions and all that kind of stuff. So Ben Blue right now is making his way if you have a chance to look at the track map, you're gonna see the left side of the mountain. This is like the family ski trail, let's say, and he's making his way through that trail right now. So this is not too steep, but it's gonna be a nice grass track section. You see some mud, some water in there right now, but there was a bit of rain before this video. But I mean, we'll have to see how the weather shapes up before the actual race weekend. But I think this section is going to hold pretty good in terms of, you know, I don't think it's going to get into like a big mud section. There will be some mud, there will be a bit of water for sure, but I mean, this is a ski hill, and you know, things are draining. You know, water is actually flowing down to the bottom of the mountain. So I mean, there might be little pockets here and there, which are just, you know, it's just going to make things interesting, but it shouldn't be too bad. This is another reserved section for the Moto afternoon 1 p.m. race, for the Expert / Pro race. Yeah, this is lots of off camber right now. It's hard to see, but pretty technical. Ben Blue cannot go too fast in there, as you can see. But this is pretty technical. So as he's going through there, there's also going to be a section on the website, the FMSQ website, with all the information in English in terms of the race day schedule, the classes, the costs, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna have that posted in English for everyone. So and if there are any specific questions, or let's say you cannot manage to register online for some reason, it doesn't work, or you just don't want to register online, you can always register in person the day, let's say the day prior, or even the morning of your race. I mean, really the best is to register online and then the day prior to your event. But I mean, there's always going to be people that can help you out at the FMSQ trailer, you know, the day before the race, if you're last minute. All right, so pretty technical spot again with this track preview right here. So these wood sections are alternated between ski trails, grass ski trails. So there's going to be some more grass tracks. Some of these grass track sections you don't see on Ben Blue's video because they weren't made when he did the video. But we're gonna have some additional grass track sections, like I believe it's right. No, not this one, but the other one. So the other one, when Ben Blue's going to cross through the ski trail, there's going to be some additional grass track, and it's going to go. About right here. So he's going to go back towards the towards, let's say, the middle of the mountain. He's actually gonna be doing. Well, sorry, you don't see it in the video, but the actual racetrack will actually go uphill through a grass track section. Right here. Yeah. Okay. So right here, instead of going straight, you're actually going to be going up on the ski trail, the grass track section, and that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to, like I said, bring some flow to this whole track, and not just, you know, kind of relieve your arms if you're someone that has let's say arm pump issues or whatever. But yeah, definitely some of the sections are going to be physically demanding and challenging. So this section right here is just at the bottom of the mountain right now. He's going around some sort of like water reservoir. Nice dirt right here. This is going to be awesome. I'm sure there's going to be some nice berms that will be created. You know, our ATV buddies are going to probably form some nice berms for us in there, and it's going to be pretty interesting. So Ben Blue's going up this faster section back under. So at the bottom of the hill, there's like a power line. So he's going under the power line right now, and he's going to make his way into a short technical section again for the 1 p.m. Sunday moto race. So this is a short little section that was added by our buddies in New Brunswick. But yeah, short section, but pretty technical. It's going to be interesting. You know, some of that stuff, I mean, it's pretty easy when you're the only rider and you're just doing one lap. But you know, as you're putting in the laps, you know, after an hour and a half, 2 hours of racing, and then as the track changes, and then you add other riders in the mix, obviously things are going to get really interesting in some of these sections, and you know, people that are used to that kind of racing, they know that the racetracks are evolving and changing all the time, so it's going to be interesting every lap. So Ben Blue's actually now going up this this fast rocky section, going uphill, and then he's going to make his way on the right side right here. He's going up that little hill, multiple lines right here, and then there's this off-camber section that leads back under the power line where we were earlier. So now he's back under the power line, and then he's going to make a left about right here, and then he's just going to hit this section. This is going to be again back into some fast section, and then he's going to go back, he's going to go up this section here, a hop hill section with like loose rocks, so that's going to be interesting to see how this section is going to be changed or evolving, or, you know, are we going to find more loose rocks, that kind of stuff. It might become pretty technical as the weekend as we advance in the weekend on the 5th and 6th of August. So all right, now he's just we're towards the end of the lap, so we're expecting lap times for probably for Pro Expert class. We're expecting lap times of probably 17 minutes 30 seconds up to like 18 minutes. We'll have to see, like I said, how the track is shaping up, you know, with ATVs, all the different races, that kind of stuff, the weather as well. But this is kind of these are the lap times we're kind of expecting at the moment. So he's back at the launch, and then he's going to make a right. Yeah, okay, now he's going back. He's going into the last grass track section. So this is really like going uphill. This is pretty cool. Nice flowy grass track going uphill, and then he's going to hit the last wood section before the finish line. So right in front of the launch, like I said earlier, this is where we're going to have the start, but this is where we're going to have the finish line as well. So this is where you're going to find the FMSQ trailer and all that stuff happening. So he's actually making his way back towards there now. So guys, this is the racetrack preview, again presented by KIMPEX. Thanks to Ben Blue for the GoPro video. This is happening New Brunswick 5th and 6th, the FMSQ Racing Series. We're waiting on a lot of riders. It's going to be fun. See you there.